I got the XL-901 done. I'm going to do there's an early XL-901, and I've got the XL-904, and I guess down the line I'll get the 903. Showed them in a brochure when they first came out, and you can tell the early ones have this type of starter cover. The later ones have a ridge here down to here, and the decals over here. It's backwards on Joe's Sugar Creek site, but this is the early one. It came out pretty good. I put this little Oregon bar on. It's not a very big bar, but it looked good with the black. I did the black and muffler in high heat satin, and put new vinyl coating on the handlebar, not just paint. It's got a new old stock spike on it. But these are a pain in the butt to paint. You have to do the Homelite letters by hand, and the white and the stripes by hand. But and then you have to tape off that black handle on there. Yeah, it's quite the pain in the rear, but all in all, I'm pretty happy with it. It like I said, they had I have the brochure where it shows all three of them. This was the cheapest model. It was the manual oiler, points ignition, and then the 903 was the automatic oiler with manual override and points ignition, and then the 904 was the solid state electronic ignition with the manual and automatic oiler. So yeah, guess I'll have a color group on these, and I don't have many that I have a color group on. I probably have them on the big saws, the 1130, Super 1130. I'll have I guess I do have the series, the XP 1100, and then it came out the 1130, and then the Super 1130. I don't have the late model 1130, the one with the black handle. The last variant of the Super XL 130G came with a black handle, and I don't know if it was square like that or it was more rounded, but I don't have the latest model. That's okay. Those three are fine. And I've got the XP 1020 automatic, and then I've got the Super XP 1020 automatic, and I've got a few of those restored. Got 4 of those big ones restored. The next one's going to be the Super XL AM, which is a Christmas saw, and it's similar to the XL automatic, but it was Canadian built, and it was, I think it was only in 67 or 68, and then what they did was they just went to XL automatic for the name, and they built a Christmas saw in Canada under the name XL automatic. I believe it was XL automatic up until the late 70s, and of course our XL automatic went blue in 68, like that one right up here, and stayed that way until 73. And 74, they went to, this is the 74 right here, 75, and it went to black and white. And in the late 70s, early 80s, they went to all red. Then later on, they went to orange, and then they made some variants of blue ones, old blue and special edition. And the last few years, when John Deere bought them, they made them in yellow and black. But they're pretty much all the same saw. But I've got a lot of saws here to restore. And this whole rack here is almost all, not all, but most of them are Canadian-made saws, which every one of those will have to have custom-made decals for. Bummer. But anyway, like I said, Super XL AM, which looks like the XL automatic, the Christmas saw made in Canada, will be the next one on the bench out there. So that's what I'll be out there in the shop a lot, I think, the rest of the winter. We call it winter. It's 70 degrees here. It's going to be 68, 70 degrees for another week.